Just wait, please. Just wait.
Well, just in case you're wondering what we're doing, it's time to move on to the next stage, which is putting our first layer of base floor down. We're using OSB. It is sealed on both sides, but I'm gonna, once we've got it cut, I'm going to seal it at least another 2 times with some primer that we've got, and yeah, and then we'll get on to getting that screwed on. So it's afternoon time. We had a morning where we had to go and get our appointments for our biometric card, and then we went and picked up our OSB boards, but we were so excited, even though it's late in the afternoon, we're just getting on with it. So let's get on with it. And it's the top. Good. I don't understand what you say.
No.
Yeah. Good.
Okay. So this is the top.
Yes.
This is the
That's your cut edge.
cut edges.
That's the inner edge.
That's the inner edge. So that's the edge that's going inside, and that's the outer edge.
That.
Okay.
So I'm marking these boards so Darren can cut them, and we've already had one quick learn while just doing this, in that we decided to move the first board that he's cut lengthways just down a little bit, so that we actually get the 2 boards where they meet to fall onto the cross beam that is going to support them. And then I'm marking this one, already marked the end one, and there'll be a piece in the middle that sits on this one, and this one, and that'll be our shortest piece, and it'll be tucked in the middle as well, so we're hoping that'll give it a lot more strength and stability. Stabilization? Stability. Yeah. Words. Just words. You're saying you do know it's nearly that time, Dad? Yeah. That tea time thing.
Hello, Max. Hello, Max. Oh, you want to help? You want to help?
still so warm, isn't it?
Yeah. So just next to the land, just here, there's a pond, which you may well have seen on previous drone footage. It's not actually on our land, it's just the neighbour's land. But Max has definitely been hearing something going on there. We're just wondering if it's maybe a fox or some animal that's coming for a drink. It's got Max very excited nevertheless. What can you hear, Max? What can you hear? Can you hear something? Are we done?
I am ready for some lunch.
Okay. Let's go and have some lunch then. And then when we come back, that should be dry, shouldn't it? We can
Yeah,
do
it's
this.
pretty much drying as we go, so...
Yeah, and then the second coat when we come back.
Yep.
Okay. So this is the main entrance down towards the bottom of the land, and this is where we've planted our prickly pear cactuses. We put a few on that side there and a few on that side there. So they're going to grow very big, very tall. It might take a few years, but the idea is that it will give a really nice entrance to the bottom of the land. So these are the last of the OSB boards now to be painted with wood preserver. Each of the boards we have painted twice on the underside, which will be exposed to the outside of the structure. Then on the inside, the top layer of the OSB board, we've painted just once at the moment, but we may put another layer on. The way it's going to go is we're going to have this 15mm OSB, then we're going to have something like a 20mm polystyrene, and then another 15mm of floor on top of that, so it will be a sandwich of floors basically. This will be the bottom layer, which is nearly done now. We're just letting it dry, then we can start to get it in place and nail it in place, screw it in place, sorry. Yeah, that's the plan. Looks very good actually. Good. Ready?
Can't get hold of it. Thanks.
That's then pretty much cut to shape, cut to size now. As you can see, half of them are painted. We just have this one little space just here. I've left that till the end because we wanted to make sure that this piece here would sit on the beams. So we've done the two outer bits first, and then all I now need to do is measure this space here in order to fit the piece in. We have this whole sheet here which we can now cut up, yeah, for that space there. So what Elaine's doing is just marking all the outer edges so that we know the facing, you know, what's facing the front or the outer edge really.
Should we ever have to sort of take it off?
Yeah, should we need that in the future. But pretty much that's now ready to finish painting and then get nailed, keep calling it nailed, screwed in.
Yeah. We are going to mark all of the cross beams on here, and we can figure that out from our screw holes. So before it gets screwed in, that will all get marked to help us when we come to build the walls.
There you go. It's actually quite big. I don't think you can really see the size of it actually, but
it's only 3 meters wide.
3 meters wide by 6 meters long. It's going to be a nice space.
Max is still checking out the smell from across the fence. He's sure there's something there. We're going to call it a day now. We've done a fair bit today. We've got most of the boards in place. They are all at least 2 coats sealed on the underside, and we also have where our cross beams run, we've got all of those marked up in case it's important for us in the future. I'm sure it will be when we come to put our walls on. And our double line here where the 2 squares are joined together, so there's a double beam. And I think we're just ready to be done. Not the other way.
I don't know. Yeah. Oh.
Done. Oh, it's not done. Done.
So yeah, that's the last piece. The last piece of the first floor, should we say.
It's a good start. It's solid. I'm pleased with how it's gone. I think and I hope it's been the most expensive part, like it was an individual
section. Yeah.
But the wood is ordered. We're just waiting for the email to say come collect it to create the frames for the walls, and it'll go up and it'll work.